Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jake here, and yesterday we ended up getting the Der Eisendrache official trailer for the launch of the map pack, obviously next Tuesday. But after studying the actual initial breakdown of the actual trailer, some little things started to, pop out and started to make a little bit of sense. And also I saw on Reddit someone posted a little thing about the TV screen showing the Moon biodome. Now obviously this isn't the first link between Der Eisendrache and Moon. Obviously we had sort of the Griffin Station, which is what Moon was called, and now this one's called Griffin Castle, so that's a link right there. Obviously again, rockets is another link, and various other things. But the thing is, why would Treyarch suddenly decide to add in Moon onto some of these TV screens around the map on Der Eisendrache? It kind of doesn't make any sense when you think about it, unless there's one little aspect that some people might be overlooking. So if you look at the end of the Black Ops 1 storyline, where we ended up blowing up the Earth in the Moon Easter egg, that was sort of the ending of that set of characters. So for the original Dempsey, Nikolai, Takeo and Richtofen, that was the end of them. Obviously Richtofen was inside the MPD, inside the body of Samantha. But then when you've got to think about it is, Maxis wanted you to blow up the Earth to stop Richtofen's plans on what he was going to do in the MPD. So basically, Maxis made us blow up the Earth to stop Richtofen's progress. Now, in the current storyline, which started in Origins, obviously Richtofen is wanting to stop past Richtofen's actions and stuff. So basically what we're going to have to do possibly in this Easter egg is maybe change the way that storyline aspect works and maybe blow up the Moon instead, because obviously we've already put one thing into action, which is killing past Richtofen. That was done in the giant. If you didn't see the cutscene, it happens right there and then. Richtofen comes out of the teleporter and basically shoots old Richtofen, or original Richtofen, straight in the face, so stopping everything from Dries. So going back to the TV screens that are actually in this one room on Der Eisendrache, I'm going to put some screenshots on the screen for you right now so you can actually see what I'm talking about. But if you look to the one on the left right now, you will be able to see a sort of a shape of the Moon biodome. Now this obviously is a shape that we all recognise within the Zombies universe and our Zombies gameplay. It's something that you will recognise and easily stands out simply because of the shape. It's nothing else that's been done like that in Zombies before. So moving on to one of the other screens that is shown in the trailer, you get a nice bird's eye view of the area, and what it is, it definitely looks like Moon. You see the big circular biodome, you see the little area where the teleporter is just outside of the biodome, and if you line this up exactly side by side with a top down or bird's eye view of Moon, you sort of see the exact similarities. So there's obviously some link with Moon here. So obviously it can't be a coincidence that both of these screens have something related to Moon on them. There's obviously got to be some more reason to this actual linking. There's also another screen in the same room that has a silhouette of a person on it. Now obviously we're contacting someone and speaking to them. Now whether this person is in another dimension somewhere, so let's think that this room could be the main centre of attention around the actual Easter egg to the storyline. So obviously we've got the rockets, you could launch one of them up, blow up the Moon, for example, and this is all coming from orders of either another dimension's Maxis, maybe straight after that Easter egg that happened on Moon, or maybe just before it, because obviously we've already killed past tense Richtofen, but that is only Richtofen in that one dimension. As we hear in the giant a quote regarding multiple killings of other characters. Now this obviously could mean that then this telecommunication that could be happening within Der Eisendrache is coming from another dimension or one of these same characters in another dimension. Now I'm not saying it could be one of the playable characters that we actually have and use. It could be Maxis in another dimension, or it could be Samantha, it could be any other person or character that we know of in the Zombies storyline and universe. So as I was saying at the beginning, we've had so many hints towards Moon in Black Ops 3 already. Obviously on the Giant's loading screen you can see a slight section of the wave gun. On the map Combine in multiplayer there is also the wave gun blueprint on the actual map. So obviously there is a lot of links to Moon in the game already. So obviously they were trying to hint saying, you're doing something with Moon, whether it's reversing what happens in Moon and you're reversing the effects of it now in the Eisendrache so early on. But obviously Jason Blundell did say this map will enter some conclusions to the zombie storyline that we already have. Now another idea could be that we are actually going to be using the Moon as our pack-punch station. Now we never actually saw anything in the trailer that looked like it could have been a pack-punchable area. So the only other place that I can think is if all these Moon links and the teleporters and obviously the rockets could be that we are going to be using the Moon as our Pack-a-Punch base, but I don't know why that would be. Obviously, with the Pack-a-Punch being on the Moon, obviously that says that the Griffin station was actually made. Now, the reason for the changed Moon loading screen back in October when they released the Brief History of Zombies, and basically it shows the astronauts walking towards the camera instead of away. Now, this could just simply be a fact that they are just going to the Moon and have just been there to actually create Griffin Station. So obviously we are then getting Maxis going to be stopping this effect of happening on the Moon, obviously the whole Easter egg there. So obviously if Griffin Station is just being built as we are playing on the map of Griffin Castle or Der Eisendrache, could the Pack-a-Punch actually be inside the biodome, for example, if that is one of the first areas that have maybe been built on the Moon map? So obviously if we are going to get anything to do with Moon, it seems it's going to be possible and happening in this map itself. Also, there's so many signs that are leading towards Moon and this map together. Obviously we've had the Derice, or the giant loading screen, which obviously had the wave gun on it. Now the following map from the giant, technically in the storyline, is the Eisendrache, so obviously them two are merged together and them two definitely link together themselves. So it will be cool to see what you guys think about this Moon and Der Eisendrache link down in the comments below. But hopefully you did enjoy this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe if you are new around here. Thank you and goodbye.